Previously on Danganronpa.
And so, the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial.
All right. Enough of that. Okay, so we have a few other skills we can set. We've got 14 SP points. Let's do vocabulary, which increases bullet capacity effective during the bullet time battle, which costs 4, I guess. So now we're at 10. I don't think I have that many, so we might be able to equip everything that I can, which is what we did. We just had that one we didn't equip. All right. I think we're good, guys. I think we're good. I'm nervous about this one because I have a feeling of like who I think did it, right? We said it, I'm pretty sure it's Byakuya who did this, but he's framing or trying to frame Toko. Last trial. All rise.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Okay, then. So, first off, let's talk about the murder weapon!
First, we have to make clear what was used to deliver the fatal blow.
I have to remember like the buttons to press for this. Genocide Jack. All right, we're gonna go locker room dumbbell.
Chihiro's fatal injury.
Forgot how to move.
It appears it was a head.
No!
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
Hold on a sec.
I bet it was an iron pipe.
No.
Interesting. That certainly would make for a powerful weapon.
Poor Chihiro.
Or Chihiro. All right, I figured out what it was. It's these buttons up here.
No, the weapon that was used to kill Chihiro must have been in the locker room.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been? I bet it was an iron pipe.
Oh, come on.
Interesting.
Oh, my God.
That certainly would make them.
Poor Chihiro.
Chihiro's fatal injury.
I forgot we can slow it down.
It appears it was a head wound.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt. What kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
Right here. What?
You think you have some proof that contradicts what I said?
Ah, shit. That's not good.
I need to think about it one more time. There must have been a contradiction in the statement somewhere. I mean,
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a...
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
That's what I'm saying.
Bet it was an iron pipe.
No, it was the...
No, it's wrong.
God, we're off to a great start.
Can we agree that the object that dealt the fatal blow was the dumbbell, found at the scene of the crime?
We're off to a great start.
It was covered in blood, and there was nothing else at the scene that could have caused that kind of injury.
And the wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell. As far as I'm concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one.
You looked at her head wound?
Yes! That's so creepy!
If you don't mind, I will proceed from here. Let's move on to discussion
See?
of the culprit.
he's trying to lead the trial, so that we don't suspect him.
Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
What? For real?
Chihiro's killer is the fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack.
So the reason I think he's leading this, he thinks so little of everybody in the school. Right? He's separated himself. He doesn't want to work with them. He thinks everybody else is beneath him. I think he overestimates that. So he underestimates everyone's ability, basically, to solve things for themselves. So he's kind of like let some things. If I could just dress this murder up to look a certain way, and then steer people's belief into that, then he thinks he's gonna be clear of this.
Genocide Jack, the fiendish serial killer. Did he really kill Chihiro?
A new element has been added to non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely. For this debate, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Uh-oh. Your truth bullets will disappear if they hit these lines, so think of them as obstacles if your debate. There's a way to keep the white noise from getting in your way. Press the X button to attach the silencer, which you can use to shoot down that white noise. However, if you shoot an actual remark with your silencer instead of the white noise, the time limit will decrease. So take careful aim when you have your silencer out. This is gonna get... Oh, but if your action difficulty is set to gentle, white noise won't appear at all. Or set to mean. In which case, you could forget about the silencer and just focus on the situation in front of you. Well then, good luck and have fun. This is gonna be tough, guys. I think by slowing it down, I can also... Alright, so Genocide Jack case file should be...
The culprit is Genocide Jack. I'm short. Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
Okay, I see what's going on here.
That's impossible!
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on! There's just no proof for it.
No, it's wrong!
Break!
I might know one reason he could be involved.
What?
I found this file while I was looking around the archive in the library. I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put together about the Genocide Jack case.
What? That's kind of weird as shit, isn't it? What was something like that doing in the library?
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth. So let's forget about that for now. More importantly, it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail. According to the file, there appear to be 2 defining characteristics in every Genocide Jack case.
There's actually 3.
The first
there he
is
goes.
that a bloody message is found written at the scene of every murder.
Oh, that's right. Booblust.
No. It's actually bloodlust.
Booblust.
But more important is the other characteristic, and it's something that has never been made public.
Never made public? What the hell is it?
Why don't you tell them, Makoto?
The other characteristic of every Genocide Jack case, which the world at large doesn't know,
is the victim's position. How the victim is positioned.
I got it! Apparently, in every Genocide Jack case, the killer suspends the body in a certain way. Other than the killer, the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
However, Chihiro was most definitely suspended in the same way. So, how did the culprit know about this when only high-level police officials were aware of it? There's only one logical answer I can think of. It's because the culprit in this case is the real Genocide Jack.
No fucking way!
You're saying Genocide Jack is one of us?
Yes, in fact, it's Toko.
What?
Genocide Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
All right, so I was right about that. He was basically gonna do this. That she's suffering from a split personality, and that he was going to try to pin the murder on her.
What? Hey, okay, wait, hold on a sec.
And it's gonna be our basically job to try to clear her.
Toko has like bloodophobia or whatever, remember? What kind of serial killer is afraid of blood?
Is Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes and no.
Another riddle. Man, why is this gotta be so complicated?
It does seem like a riddle in a way, but I feel like I can just about see it. Genocide Jack is Toko, but isn't Toko. What does it mean?
Hangman's Gambit. Oh boy. Isn't it Chihiro? Oh. Here we go. Oh no, I'm doing this wrong. Hold on, I have no idea what this is. Fuck. 4 letters left. I have no idea. Okay. I have no idea what this word is, guys. Nope. No idea what this word is. We're gonna die. Yep. Failed. I have no idea what this word is. Like, no one believes me. Nobody wants to have to say. Uh-oh, we have already come to the end of the debate. Well then, the class trial's officially adjourned. Now it's time to reveal who's the plackened. It would appear that one of us with the most votes is Makoto. Why would Makoto get the most votes? This doesn't even make sense. On the other hand, everyone else must be punished.
Is this really the end for all of us?
No, it's not. What do you say? Want to give it another try? Yes, I want to give it another try.
I refuse to give up yet.
Can't give up now. I have no idea what this word is.
It does seem like a riddle in a way, but I feel like I can just about see it. Genocide Jack is Toko, but isn't. Toko, what does it mean?
Isn't Toko, but what does it mean? I honestly don't know what this word is. So it starts with an S. We know that much. Does it start with an H? Oh, it can't be an H. Dummy. Nope. I don't remember if we tried C. Yep, C. Skits? Nope. Don't do that. Need a T. Give me a T. Jesus, skits. Just gonna wait around for a T all day, guys. T. It's not, I've seen a T before. It can't be a, it's not just 2 Z's. It's not skibs. Skurs. Skirts? Oh my god, come on. Am I crazy? It's a T, right? S-H-I-T-S? A Z, rather? I have no idea then, if this is not right. I guess I'm wrong. Schizo? This is so weird, guys. What?
Is it because Genocide Jack has a split personality?
I thought it was skits, like S-C-H-I-T-Z. Not yeah, that was weird. That was weird.
Huh?
I think I read that somewhere in the file too.
I've never seen it, like, I guess, written out like that.
They thought that the suspect might have, what did they call it? Dissociative identity disorder.
Oh, okay. But still, to go and say that about Miss Fukawa is...
Perfectly acceptable. Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she has a split personality.
How's that proof enough?
The one thing that shows Toko could have a split personality, it has to do with her behavior.
She fainted, her behavior changed.
I got it! You're talking about how she started acting totally different than usual, right?
That's right. Think back. She fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then, when she woke up...
I'm fine, I'm fine. Whoa, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead? She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted.
The world has a front and back, a top ending, and a bottom, a sea of truth, and a web of lies.
This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different.
She was acting funny, that's for sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
Don't go assigning adjectives to my tongue without permission.
Not to mention, once she regained consciousness and saw Chihiro's body again, she was utterly calm. In other words, within her is one personality that can handle blood, and one that obviously can.
So when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack?
I won't let Genocide Jack have control. I'll drive out the killer. Drive out this murderous fiend.
The reason she locked herself in her room wasn't to keep other people from getting in. It was to keep her other personality from getting out.
What?
Toko was afraid. Afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her. Of killing even more people.
How? Yeah. How can you know all this?
I do believe you misunderstood her. What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
Huh?
Last night, just before Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation. She told me a most interesting story. She said a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time. And that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
That would make sense.
This is all a lie. Right, Toko?
You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
What?
You promised! I can't believe you lied!
You have only yourself to blame. You came to me with your tragic little story. I didn't ask you to. This is the real world, not some romantic fantasy fairy tale. Besides, you broke your promise first. You said that as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let Genocide Jack kill anyone. But in spite of that promise,
I am sorry. I couldn't keep our promise.
That's what that means.
But don't worry. Never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again.
You said if I kept my promise, you would go out with me.
Ah, that manipulative son of a bitch.
That's the only reason I promised.
How many times do I have to tell you? I never said that. But you weren't able to do it. You just couldn't resist that rush you got from killing, could you?
I tried. I swear I tried to control it,
But your efforts were useless. What a disappointment.
I hate you.
Oh, man.
The opening act is nearly finished. All that's left is to hear from the person in question directly.
Oh, he's gonna try to force out Genocide Jack?
The person? You don't mean...
Toko's body suddenly lunged backwards. A huge thud echoed across the courtroom, but in the next second...
Holy shit!
Hello there! Is it me you were hoping to see?
Oh my god, she looks so crazy!
What the heck? So you figured it out, huh? Well, whatever. What are you gonna do?
Fumi, you might want to get move away. Dude, she looks insane.
I'm the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack! Or better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill!
What the fuck is this?
Toko, what happened to you?
Not Toko, that's a loser name, and what happened is a textbook split personality. So what if one of them happens to be a serial killer? You should turn a blind eye to one's faults.
Oh my god. That's terrifying.
So intense.
Like they say, sound in murderous mind, sound in murderous body.
This one is so different from the one we've come to know.
Yes, well, the world is composed of a front and a back, you know. Just like how every inning has a top and a bottom, or how in the depths of every truth lives a little lie. Behind every dark and gloomy soul lives another that shines as bright as the sun!
Oh god, I love her.
This is the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack? This is beyond insane!
Miss Jack, Jill, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
That's actually, she's kind of cute there.
Some of us think you might be the mastermind behind our entire situation. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'll tell you, I am the mastermind of all masterminds! Just kidding!
Then it's not true?
Of course it's not true! How dare you try to link me to that creepazoid? And another thing, the police and government and society in the outside world are totally powerless! I mean, they just let this idiotic, bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over town!
It's true.
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right? To live is to hurt other people. It's a necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes pain for everyone. Just kidding again!
She's great.
This should be enough to convince
I would take her home to my mom.
This murderous fiend is responsible for Chihiro's death.
She's actually not.
There's clearly a motive, so there should be no doubt.
A motive?
Yeah, what's the motive?
Remember what Monokuma told us? If someone didn't murder and graduate within 24 hours, an embarrassing memory or secret would be revealed. Well, let's assume that Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack.
It's just
if
like
a secret like
their mouth
that came
open.
to light, Toko's life would have undoubtedly been forever ruined.
I mean, I don't think it was anything like that, honestly. I mean, we're talking about Makoto's darkest secret was that he peed the bed. I don't think that stuff was public knowledge. And actually, it might have been. I'm starting to think that some of the files in that locked closet, like the archive room, actually have files in each one of the students, and that's how he found out about her.
So she had a very clear motive to never have that side of herself exposed.
I know he had that conversation with her, but how did he know to have that conversation, you know?
Interesting. very, very, very interesting. But sorry, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not the culprit.
But I cannot imagine anyone other than you could murder someone in such a bizarre fashion.
Maybe so, but nevertheless, it's the truth.
Do you
I like that
really
line.
expect any of us to believe you?
The way she delivered, maybe so, maybe so.
Yeah, I could never believe a word you say, you monster.
Maybe. Maybe she's totally right about that, but something's still bothering me. What she said. I need to get some more details about all of this.
Library desk lamp. Status of dead body. Disappearing stain.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely. What more proof do we need? Give it up. You killed her.
Is Genocide Jack really the killer? I feel like something doesn't match up.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
I don't know what the modus operandi means.
Now we're talking.
Motive?
Compare your past murders to this incident. The modus operandi matches completely. What more proof do we need?
Yeah, I don't know what that means, so I'm gonna try all these options then.
Give it up. You killed her.
Alright.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
When you compare your past murders to
Alright.
this incident, the modus operandi matches.
No idea, but we're gonna try this. I'm gonna go with the knife thing.
Is murder really exactly the same? I'm not so sure about
Not the
that.
knife, but the scissors.
I think there's a slight difference between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Huh? How's it any different?
Uh-oh, you don't know?
Uh-oh, you don't know? The scissors!
Human garbage, let me tell you! I murder with passion and conviction. I consider myself a professional, and I have a very particular way of doing things. Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodles, the sauce, everything. But what happened to Chihiro? It'd be like if that same Italian restaurant started using ragu or Chef Boyardee. This is no creation of mine.
Let me rephrase that in a way that maybe makes more sense. There are two clear differences between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
There's one clear difference between the murders: the victim's fatal injury, the style of the bloody message, fatal industry. Industry?
For one, the cause of death is different. In the Genocide Jack murders, all the victims were killed the same way. According to the case file, they were all apparently killed with a pair of scissors. But Chihiro died from a blow to the head, right?
Yep.
Yes, that is remarkably different from the other murders.
Wouldn't it be strange for someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change their method?
I mean, I complained in the premiere of the previous episode that literally the same thing was copy and pasted for every single thing, and I was like, well, that's kind of like lazy writing, right? Report writing. But it's deliberate in this situation because it's done same way every single time.
And there's more. One more conflicting detail.
That's right. In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini, then the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce!
Could you please stop comparing killing people to cooking? So, are you saying the other difference has to do with how the body was arranged?
That's right. The second difference is related to how she was suspended. How the body was posed, when she was suspended, what was used to suspend her.
Do you remember what the killer used to suspend her? They used some kind of rope to hang her up by her wrists.
What is your point?
Well, in all the previous Genocide Jack cases, something else was used to suspend them. Specifically, pairs of razor-sharp scissors.
And guess what? I used my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrangement. Like I said, I'm a professional, so naturally I'm very picky about the tools I use.
Yeah.
And you know what else? Big Mac said there's two differences, but he's wrong.
They're straight?
Big Mac? Are you referring to me?
I like that.
Listen up, Big Mac. There's actually one more difference.
I'm gonna go with the penmanship.
Huh?
My word, you really didn't notice? Take a look at who the victims were in each Genocide Jack case.
They're also boys.
There's a pattern there, just waiting to be discovered.
A pattern?
Figure that out, and it'll be plain as death why I couldn't have possibly killed that little lolly girl.
Let's see. There was a pattern surrounding the Genocide Jack victims and Chihiro didn't fit? I think I figured it out. I know why she couldn't have killed Chihiro.
Chihiro was a girl.
Is it because Chihiro was a girl?
Bingo! Bullseye! Right on the money!
What are you talking about?
In all the Genocide Jack cases, all the victims had something in common.
Holy shit. So I'm just in my own headcanon right now. Genocide Jack or Jill has a thing for Toko and becomes jealous when Toko is interested in somebody. So just another layer here. So even though she killed Chihiro, no, she didn't kill Chihiro. Tagami Byakuya killed Chihiro and then blamed it on Toko and Genocide Jack. Genocide Jack would have killed Byakuya based on the fact that Toko had a crush on him. My own headcanon. Ken Harada, Tetsuro, Honda, Soji, Kano, Akishi, Kamatsuna, Takafumi, Uchida, Akishi, Yudo. There's no end to it.
They were all guys?
That's right! The people I kill with such passion and conviction are all adorable little men! I can't believe I said it! I'm so embarrassed!
The hell is wrong with you?
I can't help it! I'm just a full-throttle boy-on-boy fangirl, and the movie side of me just hates it. But now I'm on the fast track to becoming a full-fledged fan madam!
Oh my god.
So since Chihiro was a girl and not an adorable little man, you wouldn't kill her?
Would an Italian chef suddenly start making ramen just because they're both noodles? Don't be stupid.
Kind of puts a damper on my headcanon.
Too much passion and conviction to cross that line. That's the absolute reality of the one and only.
We get it. You've clearly explained your hobby and your philosophy. But that's not all there is to it. It's a different matter entirely, when you're forced to kill in order to survive.
Quiet, lowly cur!
Lowly cur.
Oh, I love that.
I would never kill for a reason as petty as mere survival. And if by some fluke I did kill to survive, why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect!
Yep.
That does make some amount of sense.
Plus, whatever reason I have for killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors. Who would go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell?
maybe you used the dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in the school?
Any scissors? I don't just use any scissors. I only use my own set of high-class envy of the entire world scissors.
I wonder, no joke, I wonder if you could actually buy replica scissors. Like, I would say for cosplay reasons, but just like, you know, you really love this game or this franchise and you just want to have a pair of those scissors.
Okay, whatever. There still aren't any in the school.
Are you sure about that?
Oh shit! That is terrifying. See, I would use this as a thumbnail. It's way too spoilery for YouTube, but I would totally use this as a thumbnail.
She's fully equipped.
That's right. So I can kill anywhere, anytime.
Oh shit.
Why would I resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty scissors by my side? Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong. You can you gutter dogs, all of you. Not to mention, I have no clue how to tie a good knot. The rope's totally out of the question anyway.
What a fun character to probably voice act, honestly.
I have no idea what's going on anymore. Could such a heinous villain really be innocent?
But the body really was suspended, right? And nobody but the police knew about that.
Yeah. That's why we figured it had to be the real deal and not some copycat killer or whatever.
Actually, hold on. There is one person who could have copied the genocide Jack cases.
Select someone. Boop, 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 boop. There he is. That son of a bitch.
Here's my answer. Byakuya, it's possible you could have found out, isn't it? You'd have no problem gaining access to classified government documents or internal police records. Plus, you'd already looked through the Genocide Jack file before this all happened, hadn't you?
Are you saying Mr. Togami did it?
Then the reason he pushed the theory of Genocide Jack being the killer so hard was because he wanted to pin the crime on her.
Yep.
So, he rearranged the scene to disguise it and make it look like I put my stamp on it. The adorable glasses man was behind it all. Oh, I'm on fire!
Well, Byakuya, what's your response?
Yikes. Yikes! Guys, we're gonna have to wait till the next episode to find out what his response was. Oh my god, I love cliffhangers. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that thumbs up button, the subscribe button, and the bell icon. Stop by Premiere Monday, Wednesday, or Friday at 2 p.m. EDT right here for more Danganronpa content. Until next time, go forth the rest of your day, make it a good one, and I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.